Hi, welcome back to DIY Cheap Daddy. Today I'm going to adjust my steering wheel because the other day when I drive on a strict road, the steering wheel actually is tilted and the wheel is strict this way. As long as I put it straight, the car stops moving to the right. So this is what I'm going to work on today to adjust the tie rod. Please stay tuned. What I did is I make a mark over there so I know how much I have turned, just in case I have to bring it back to original. So to me, I'm going to unlock that and make a half turn and counterclockwise and turning the bar. So the length will be shorter. Since they were shorter, then it will turn back to the left. So in order to more understand this, is be careful where your tie rod is. Is it behind the series axle or above the series axle? Because it's totally different. So for the Toyota, my axle, I'm behind the axle, the tie rod, so that length always stay the same. But in order to shorten this distance, since this is shortened, this will pull in that way because this is shorter. So this will actually turn this way. So that's what I want. So when I go to the passenger side later, I will make the length longer. Since they are longer, so the wheel will turn this way on the passenger side. I hope it makes sense because it all depends on the position of your tie rod. If this is shorter and the Toyota Corolla is designed this way, since this is shorter, so it's going to move this tie this way. Go this way, okay? You move this way. So let me get the two and I will be right back. Okay, first we need to loosen this lock nut right here, the one with the dot, and make sure this bar don't move. And while you do the adjustment, also make sure this bar is at the position you want and don't move. Otherwise you will fall off the adjustment. The key is it depends where your tie rod is. If your tie rod is behind the series axle, this is what we do. But if your tie rod is above the axle, it's actually everything is the opposite way. The principle is, since the tie rod is connected behind the series axle, so if we shorten this tie rod, the wheel is going to turn this way. So that is what I want, because right now I turn too much to the right, so I want to make it turn more to the left, so it will be striking. So I'm tightening this up. Since this one is shorter, it's going to pull the wheel that way by putting the wheel that way from here. So the wheel will move to the left a little bit. That's what I want to do. And on the passenger side, which I'm going to do later, is actually want the tie rod to be longer. When it is longer, then you push it to the left, and that is what I want. So it really depends where the tie rod is. By shortening it or lengthening it, it will turn the wheel more to the left or more to the right. And it also depends whether you're working on driver's side or passenger side. So as long as you understand the concept, the position of the tie rod, shorten or make it longer, you move it left and right because of the distance. And just pulling from where where the tie rod is hooked up. I hope it makes sense. So let me get the tool and loosen that lock nut first. Thank you. Okay, the lock nut is loosened. This is the toughest part, I think. It's so hard. So make sure this part don't move and put the force on that one too. This one is to counteract the force. So you don't put too much pressure on the tie rod. So when you make the adjustment, make sure this tie rod won't move. Otherwise everything will be off a little bit. So make sure you pick a position, this tie rod won't move, and then you do the adjustment. I'm going to just adjust a little bit and then a little bit. So the first try I will do is quarter rather than half a turn, quarter of a turn. Okay, so I decided to put this strip like this. So this will be parallel like this. So I make sure this one won't move. And now I have loosened up the lock nut. The lock is loose, so I plan to do just a little bit this and a little bit right this. So it's almost like a quarter. And then I turn this inside. So I screw this in. By doing this bar will be shortened by this much from here to here. The white spot used to be right here. Now I do it a little bit less than half. And I do the same on the other side. So basically it's 2 knots. So it used to be here. Now I do it 1 and 2 right around here. Then I turn this in. So as long as I turn this in, the adjustment is done on this side. So that's the edge you can turn. So and that's it. That's it. And that's what I want to slot. And I will tighten this up. So by shortening this and seeing this one is shortened is at the back of the CV joint, then this will push in this way because it's short, and because the tie rod is after the CV joint, so this wheel will go in a little bit, and since this go in, since this side go in, you will do it this way. Because this go in, then this go out. This go in, then this go out. I hope I explain the correct way. Okay, let me take a break and I work on the passenger side. Okay, now I'm going to tighten this up. The same way I remove it, but tightening it. Okay, and I work on the other side. So make sure this part don't move, otherwise the adjustment may be off what you think by quarter turn. So pick a position, make sure this is the same position. Okay, this side is done. This is what I'm talking about. This can move because that's a ball joint right there, so you can move this way, you can move this way. The ball joint is moving. Okay, the hardest part is to remove the lock nut. This is on the passenger side. So now the lock nut is loose. So, and it used to be right here in this position. So I'm going to move it just like before, like one turn and right there. So I'm going to use my wrench adjustment. Basically it's less than a quarter turn. So I put the yellow paint around there. So this is the original. So now since this is loose, it's not loose at all. This is, so I need to adjust up to right here. So my wrench, I will put it right here and turn from here to here. So basically yes, from here to right here. That's all I need. So I'm going to turn here up to right here. That's about it. Okay, one more time, instant replay. So I'm going to turn this right there. It's about less than a quarter turn. So I'm going to, the lock nut is loose now. So I'm going to turn right there. That's about it. So less than a quarter. And now I tighten the nut. That's all folks. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe and comment. So it's about 2 slots, less than a quarter turn. Now I'm going to tighten that lock nut and we are done. So right now the yellow is on that slot, which is what I want. It's a little bit like quarter. And after that, everything is fixed. I will do a real alignment. So right now I'm going to put the lock nut back. So right now, since this tie rod is moved out and I just locking this back, now this tie rod is longer. When this is longer, from there to here is longer, so you push this out. When they put this out, so this one will go in, so you won't be turning to the right. So you're supposed to be straight. Okay. So it really depends where is your tie rod, which position you stay on the car, left wheel or right wheel, and whether the tie rod is in front of the axle. They all make a difference. But the principle is when this is longer, you push it out. When this shorter, you pull that in. So that's about it. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe and comment. I just come back from the test drive. It almost perfect. Before it was like 80 degree at 5 o'clock like this. Right now is almost perfect, except just a little bit tilted. But anyway, if I turn another half turn, that would be perfect, 90 degree. But anyway, I leave it to the alignment shop to use the computer to do it. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe and comment.